Hey guys, finally Sleeps here. Today's project is lower control arms on the wife's Chevy Sonic. It's not that difficult. It seems like it's a pretty big repair, but it's not that bad. It's really only 3 connections that you have to replace, and we're going to go through it step by step and show you just how easy it is to do on your own with minimal amount of tools. First though, make sure you subscribe here at YouTube, turn on notifications so you never miss when any videos go live for the car stuff or any of the other stuff on the channel. All right, so here is the control arm. It's this piece underneath the hub. So the way this works is we have a bolt here. We have to put a ratchet and a socket on both sides, loosen it up, and then we'll pry this apart to knock this out. We have another connection here, and if you look up inside, there's a bolt there up inside, and another over here on the inside on this side. So you have to come in through over here to gain access there, and in here on the bottom, and you're just going to put something on a ratchet on both sides. Then the last one, the last connection, is right there underneath, and it's the same thing. There's a nut on the top and a bolt down through the bottom. So it's just those 3 connections for the control arm. The first step though is we're going to have to pull the inner well out, the inner fender liner, to gain access to all of the bolts. Now these are pretty easy to take out. If you look here, there are these little pull tabs. You put a screwdriver behind it, they pop out. So I can do it by hand. And you just pry it with a screwdriver, and then these pop out. There's a couple of screws, but you basically have one there. There's a little rubber bolt there, and then a couple more pull tabs to gain access to that and this, both to expose the back brackets. There it is. The old control arm is out, and you can tell that the bushings, that's why we're replacing it. The toe is all busted. There's good, and bushings are good, but that's what we do, and we just shove it all back in and put it all back together. It's honestly a pretty simple job. Okay guys, that's it. It's done. It took about 40 minutes to take the old one off. That was including jacking it up, pulling the tire in the fender well and everything. About 30 minutes to put it back on and get the whole car done and put back together. So less than an hour and a half complete garage cleaned up. Not that difficult. If you're changing one, suggest you go ahead and change them both. That's the next step. I got to do the other side. The only tools you really need is like a jack. You're going to need a complete socket set. I think the largest socket was like 19 millimeters. It depends on if anybody's done any work on your car and swapped out any of the nuts and bolts, but I don't go through and give you the sizes for everything because it could be different for whatever model you bought or whatever. There's a lot of changes there. You're going to need a pickle fork to get the lower control arm knocked out and removed. But other than that, it's just basic tools. If this helped, make sure you subscribe here at YouTube, turn on notifications so you never miss when any of these videos go live for the car stuff or anything else on the channel. I'm finally He Sleeps. As long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep making videos.